And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for Thursday night's episode of Arrow, Season 6, Episode 21. Okay, so now we're coming down to the wire of the end of this show, of the season. Like I said, I gotta first start off right out of the back. The show is awesome. The season's been great. Very lot of emotional things going on. A lot of high stakes, if you will, in this season. And Diaz has become one of the most notorious, I guess, best villains we had since maybe Deathstroke. I think he's my second favorite villain of the Arrowverse so far, but behind Deathstroke. It was Ra's al Ghul, but now he's been bumped down to 3. But let's talk about the episode. So in this episode, we finally get to have Oliver's trial yet again, because I don't know why they keep giving him a trial, but okay, whatever. But yeah. So you watching this episode, you don't even know what's gonna happen. You don't know if he's gonna get sentenced to being guilty, because it's an old brainer that Diaz has pretty much everybody in his pocket, from the judge, the prosecutor, the jury, and all that stuff. Heck, probably for the guy who tells, who probably holds the book, the Bible, that they all have to raise their hand. He probably has that guy under his payroll too, for all we know. So they get a new prosecutor to come from another town to come and prosecute Oliver. And they're not even sure if they should trust her, because, for all we know, anybody who walks into, his Starling City ends up being Diaz's best friend in his pocket. So she was very tough on Oliver, asking all these questions, doing this and that. Oliver's lawyer literally asked him straight up, "Are you the Green Arrow?" He goes, "Yes, I am." And then we got to see some moments where Wild Dog, he has to testify, and he wanted to protect Oliver because, he now realizes that, if Oliver gets taken away, his son will lose his father, because he felt he had to do the same thing, because, he wanted to protect his daughter when he had to testify the first time. Oliver basically told Felicity that, listen, if I do go to jail, you need to go under Argus protection, disappear, don't worry about me. And then all of a sudden, somebody comes back in a familiar face, and we all think it's Tommy Merlin. Nope, it's not. It's Human Target. A man with multiple disguises comes out of nowhere, pretending to be Tommy Merlin, just to save Oliver's ass. And it pretty much works in some way, in some form. At first, I thought this was going to be another Tommy from another Earth, but I guess not. It's Human Target. He comes back, got to play Tommy for a little bit. That was cool. It's so funny how they kind of try to arrest him in court, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm the Green Arrow. I've been doing this. He's just protecting my secret." That was great. Then he pretends to be the judge at the end of it, because Sarah Lance was supposed to testify against Oliver. She ends up helping Oliver by saying he's not the Green Arrow. Case closed. He's for free men. And then, of course, the judge was Human Target again and lets Oliver go. Clear charges. Boom. Gavel down. Done. Story. So hopefully they're done with the whole nonsense of him going to court again. But who knows what's going to happen now. I mean, now that Diaz has lost a battle, because he's been winning the war so far. He's lost the battle with Oliver and his team. They won. Now that Black Siren's in his side, let's see what happens moving forward. Like I said before, I really like this episode. A lot of high stakes in this episode. We weren't sure what's Oliver going to do. I mean, if he went to prison, would he even escape? Would he stay in jail? What would he do, as the Green Arrow? How would he beat Diaz? So many questions that we answered, but moving forward, we got to see what's going to happen now. Now that Diaz apparently in the next episode is going to target everybody part of his team, family members, everybody. Then that means John, Lila, everybody's a target now. So let's see what happens there. I mean, we all know in the end of this season, the actor who plays Quentin, he's supposed to be leaving. So does that mean he's going to die? Is he going to, disappear and go hiding? Maybe they'll take his character and go to Earth 2. Who knows? For all we know, they won't even kill his character. I think he might die. I just don't know. I feel like if they had to kill, out of all the Arrowverse father figures, him and Joe, I don't know how the show as a whole, all the shows can live without Joe. I feel like if they have to kill somebody, give it to Quentin. Not that I don't love Quentin. I feel like his arc, his story, is come to an end because Sarah, she's with the Legends, and Laurel's supposedly dead, but he's got the new Laurel now. So I feel like if he died, it would be a cool, thank you for being a part of the show for 6 years, almost 7 years. So yeah, I just can't see them taking away, him, and then eventually down the road, in the Flash world, taking away Joe. They can't take away both of them. One of them has to go eventually, but I think it's time for Quentin to go. So yeah. So there you go. So I want you guys to leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think is gonna happen next. What do you think is gonna happen in the season finale? I mean, I think there's gonna be a huge twist. No idea what's gonna happen. For all we know, the next boss could be in town already. We just don't know who it is. My guess is gonna be Talia. Maybe with somebody else. Maybe with Deathstroke's son could come back. He's still alive. You should know that. Who knows? Maybe Diaz doesn't die and he'll come back for the next season. But I'm just taking guesses here. But leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you very much and have a good day.